Hey guys, what's up? It's Leaf, and today I wanted to show you a quick web app I've been working on for the past week or so called querydano. As you can see, you can query the tip of the Cardano blockchain, and you can also right now query UTXOs of a certain address by typing in UTXO and then an address name. And this is just a little web app I've been working on, and I wanted to demonstrate how you can set it up on your own. You can make pull requests if you wanted to, comment on some issues you find, and the repository will be linked down in the description below. So on the GitHub repository, you can see the purpose in the README, and you can see a setup guide, and that's kind of what I'm going to go through in a second. But first, I'm going to show you guys a quick demonstration of what the code base kind of looks like. So it's structured into the interface and then the node API. So this project assumes that you have a running Cardano node on your machine. So as you can see here in the node API, it's a Rust project that's actually an HTTP server that runs on your local host and then can run commands against your local terminal in order to query the Cardano node. So this is using the Cardano CLI and the Cardano node packages already. If you don't have those built, you can just check the description down, or you can just check the GitHub page. We also have here in our interface, we have an Angular project, and as you can see, we have the input line component. We also have the terminal component, and then we have certain directives and data and stuff like that. So real quick, let me pull my terminal and show you how you can run this project once you have the GitHub repo cloned. Right there, I have my Cardano node running, and that's how I'm gonna get this information. So I'm gonna show you guys that I have Cargo installed that's Rust up. So this is the Rust compiler. And I'm going to also show you that I have the Angular CLI version 13.3 installed on my machine as well. Now I'm going to show you guys that I have the Cardano node version and the Cardano CLI version both installed so on my machine. So that is how I'm actually going to query my local terminal. So just for demonstration purposes, I'm actually going to kill my Cardano terminal really quickly using sudo kill all and then Cardano node. And this will destroy my Cardano node instance that's running in the background. And then I'm going to restart it and run a new version of the Cardano node. As you can see, it was killed in the other terminal I had open. So I set up a little shell script to run my mainnet Cardano node. So that's what run.sh is, and I'm just going to start up my Cardano node. And now that that is running or serving on my local machine, I can actually start querying the Cardano blockchain through the Cardano CLI if I have that installed, which I do. So now we're actually going to start up our Rust web server, and this is going to be our HTTP server that returns the JSON objects. And that's, I'm just going to go to my local place where I have the querydano repository in my local machine. So now we're going to go to the node API and we're going to use cargo run. And this is going to start that web server. So now I have the HTTP server running, and it is able to handle the HTTP requests that are going to be coming from our Angular project. So now we just need to ng serve on our Angular project. This will serve the web app, the interface itself. So let's go back into our interface and ng serve. And just to note, you might have to run npm I on this if this is your first time cloning the repository. So now everything is going to be working and running on our local machine. So by default, this project is going to be running on localhost 4200, and 4200 being the port. And this is just a demo of the project. As you can see here, the terminal is up and running, and I'm planning on adding more commands in the future, but basically this is just the 0.1.0 version of the build. So keep that in mind. I'll see you in the next video.